and feel like, is it feeding me just for him to teach me something? He cannot teach me. Oh my man, he's teaching you something. You probably are not paying. If you have to pay, you should pay, but you probably are not paying, and then you're calling that person. Just stay humble. Just call, please. Hi guys, it's your girl Bukola Davido, and I'm back again like I never left. Anyway, I think I've been out of here for like 2 weeks. Yeah, I didn't expect it, but yeah, it happens. Things happened, and I was thinking that tonight I'm just going to do my video with a lot of morale because obviously Super Eagles Nigeria is playing and we're gonna win, but it didn't happen, and it's fine. It's one of those things. It just kind of brought the morale down. But I said, well, go agree for anybody. I'm just going to still do the video tonight. So yeah. Thank you if you're a new subscriber on my channel. Thank you very much. If you're watching my video for the first time, thank you for coming to watch my video. If you are a returning subscriber, come on, you're the bomb. Thank you for returning to my channel. Okay, so on today's video, I'm just going to be firstly answering some questions that came in when I talked about how to get into IT. A question came in, I think 2 of them, which look similar, so I'm just going to be answering them in one go. Someone said that, hi, Buki, my son is currently studying IT in the university, precisely computer science. How can he gain the IT skills that he needs for the work environment? And the second question is similar as well. Thank you for actually trusting me to answer your question. So yeah, I would say that for your son in the university, or for anybody in the university trying to get into IT and get the right skills that are going to be relevant in the work environment, I would say that you should try as much as possible. Your children are already in the university. The things they do in university are kind of broad. They're high level knowledge. They're going to teach them a lot of things. They're going to touch base on a lot of things. Both things that sometimes you feel, why am I doing this thing? And sometimes you will find important. But as a parent, you should try and enroll your child into maybe an internship. Apart from the internship that school would give them, the ones that they will advise them to do, maybe in their 400 level or whatever level that they go for it. I think you should allow your children to do internship during their breaks. So the 3-month breaks, the 1-month break, I think 3 months more, at least they will be able to gain a lot in that period. Try and enroll them, try and talk to friends, talk to other people, to be able to get them enrolled. Initially your child might not know what they really, really want to do. They might not know what they have interest in. So in times you might want to find out, and finding out what they have interest in, you would see that, okay, you will need to try different things out. So getting them into internship will be one of those places. You might want to go to places like maybe a computer village, or anywhere that if your child likes hardware, find out where they do that, and then they can go work for them. It can be for free, it can be for a token. Just be more interested in the knowledge that child is gaining. And it might not even be in the IT world. Just take it as, let this child go learn. It might be they are learning some problem solving skills, some communication skills and all that, to relate with other people aside from their friends, to see how they work in the working environment. It would be skills that they would need. It's a life skill that they need later in the future. Also, if you don't find a place, or you find a place this year, you don't find one next year, you might want to enroll them in online courses. So you're trying out things. It could be something about coding. It could be anything. So we are testing the waters. We are trying, does my son like this? So in that, you will know the one they have interest in, the one they want to go for again, and they are gaining knowledge. So yeah. And then thirdly, I think you can also find them a mentor. And by mentor, I don't mean that they should go and find somebody that is really, really old. Maybe people in your carcass. Your child might probably not want to relate with those people. They might feel a bit, depending on the upbringing of the child. But if you find somebody that is already in the right direction, maybe not too old, not too much of you, you're not looking for your own friends to mentor your child, you can as well. But if your child feels more comfortable with younger people that are getting it right, you might want to find out, and they are mentoring them, they're seeing what they are doing at work, they're working for them, doing things for them, so they're getting skills. So if you still have more questions, you can put it in the comment section. And if you want to come into my DM, you know how to get me. So yeah, I think that answers that. So moving on, I'm going to talk about, because we've talked about this already, I think I don't want to talk about a different topic entirely. Let me just touch base on people that are adults already. You're adults and then you are finding it difficult to settle in. You've already gotten into IT. You're finding it difficult to settle in to your role, or you don't even have a clue. You've just been hearing, I want to do this. Some of you have even taken classes. You've done, get into IT, become this in 3 months, and then you've done courses and you've been doing interviews over and over again. You're not getting the job. How can I get into this thing easily? I would say that you need to, you're an adult already. So it's more difficult, kind of, because you're an adult already. You've learned something different all your life. So now you want to get into a new terrain. You need to leverage. You need to leverage as much as possible. Why? Because even when you're on a journey, it's just like a journey. Where do I want to be? I have a mentor that says if you have 5 friends that are something, you'll be the 6th. Whatever your 5 friends are, you'll be the 6th. So you need to find out where I'm going. Where am I going? Where am I currently? So for example, where am I? I have zero knowledge. I don't even know anything about IT and I want to go into it. So I am at point 0. That is your point. Hey, where do I want to be? I want to go into maybe system administration. I want to be a cybersecurity person. I want to be going to infrastructure. I know there's some points down, so I'm just checking. Or you want to be a software developer. You need to find out, what are my strengths? Can I really do it? And be sincere to yourself. Once you find out those, write down 3 things that you think you can do, even though you have zero knowledge. Write those down. Once you get those written, find out, what is my social capital like? Who are in my circle? Even if you don't have anybody in your circle, you can look for a friend of a friend. Who do I have? Or a friend of a sibling, a friend of another friend. There should be somebody. Even somebody in church, there would always be someone. So you look for those people and you leverage on them. So if you want to go from, for example, London to Manchester, if you put it on your Google map, for example, you put it there. I'm going from London, location, hey, that is where you are. The second thing you need to know is where you want to go. So where you want to go is location B. You put Manchester there. It will tell you how to get to Manchester. You can either go by road. By traveling by road, you probably use 4 hours. You're going by flight, you probably use less than 1 hour. Are you going to trek? You probably use over 24 hours. If you're going to do it on a bicycle, you probably use 18 hours. These are not confirmed time. These are just me thinking about, how you would get there. So which one is the faster route? You're already 40. You're already 35. You want to do something that is new. Do you want to start going to the university and start learning all over, using the long journey? That means you're trekking. Do you want to trek or you want to go by flight? So if you want to go by flight, you need to touch base on the skills of the people that are already there. 20 years ago, they've been there. 15 years ago, you want to leverage on them. So leveraging on them is you trying to humble yourself. You want to learn something from someone, you will humble yourself. First of all, find out that person. Who can I ride on? Who can help me? So once you find that person, you need to humble yourself. The person is busy today, you're not hungry, like what's wrong with them? Is it only them? As a Nigerian, I know how we can feel like is it feeding me just for him to teach me something? He cannot teach me. Man, he's teaching you something. You probably are not paying. If you have to pay, you should pay, but you probably are not paying, and then you're calling that person. Just stay humble. Just call, please, can you help me? I'm saying this because it's part of my own personal experience. Because I did a master's degree like a few years ago, and when I did, I found out that there were some courses I had issues with. I had issues. It wasn't easy learning, after 2. It wasn't easy at all. But at the end of the day, I found out some people that were really better than me in my class. So when I found them out, I needed to be honest with myself. I started calling them. We were not even there physically. We were online. So I had to find out this person knows this thing more than me. I had to give them a call, collected their number. I didn't know them. I just collected their number. Oh, it's still, I saw the way you were answering questions. You know this thing. Can you take me on? Can you, sometimes they also try to stay humble. I don't know. All of us are learning. We don't know. And I was just like, I'll massage their head. Go, okay, I see that you answered this well. Can you still take me on? And when they do, they might not answer me sometimes. They might not even answer me first, second, third time. I will go again. And after going a number of times, call them, they will give me audience. They will teach me. And when they teach me, I become a pro. Apart from that, let me finish this one. I think after they taught me, we started organizing tutorial class. I learned. I will go again. If I don't understand it, I will go again and again. And after going a number of times, I became a pro. I started teaching other people as well. And then the knowledge was sticking in my head. And I was able to use it. And the rest is history. Sometimes I still find some things difficult. I don't even have a friend that is doing what I want to do. I will leverage on maybe a friend of a friend, a friend of a sibling. They give me someone's contact. I will call them. I will do some kind of apology. Please, teach me and all that. Sometimes they don't even have the time. But if I stay humble, they will teach me those things. I learn whatever I want to learn. And now I'm moving on. At the end of the day, I'm getting better because I stayed humble. Because I'm riding on the back of somebody that is flying. But if I decide to walk, it go long, go. That journey will be long. Imagine I want to walk to Manchester. Or from Nigeria, I want to walk to the UK. I have decided that this is where I want to be. I've seen the people that are there. Why not stay humble? Why not ride on the wings of the people that are flying? So for people that are old already, you're 35, you're 40, I think you should just leverage. Get the mentor. It doesn't have to be somebody outside there. Just use your social capital. Let people help you. Get a friend of a friend. You can as well read because somebody teaching you might not be enough. Somebody has taught you. Now, apply yourself. Read. Well, I think with this few point of mine, I hope I've been able to convince you and not to confuse you. It's still the same topic. It's just me, telling you, trying to pick out the key points that will make you better, either as a young person or as an adult. So thank you. Kindly like again, share, subscribe to my YouTube channel. I know some of you might have seen this. I hurt myself. I think I was bathing last week, yeah, and then I was resting on something. I didn't know it was hot, so it left a mark. I hope it goes. Tell me sorry. All right, guys, thank you. See you later. Bye-bye.